Just waiting on anyone to get in here. What's going on, y'all? Do me a favor. Leave a comment in there letting me know you can hear me, okay? I would greatly appreciate it. William Smith, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you. What's up? You can hear me. Everything's cool, right? Right on. I'm going to get to rocking and rolling. My goal is to get with the times here and start doing more lives. So I'm experimenting with a few things, and I'm just going to do my weekly, bi-weekly meal prep. And yeah, so let's rock and roll. That is my mom, Patricia Lane in the chat. Donna Day NYC, my man, Big Money Man. Appreciate y'all. So I'm gonna get to cooking. I also look at these lives as the opportunity to ask questions, communicate. It's almost like we're hanging out. By all means, hit me with questions. And yeah, let's get to rocking and rolling. So today I am cooking breakfast. I'm cooking lunch, dinner. I sort of do it all in one whack. I don't even know how many meals this is going to come out to be. I cook until I have no food or Tupperware left. Here we go. First, I'm going to start with the eggs here. The eggs. I want this to sort of be like y'all are just hanging out with me as I cook. I mean, I think it's kind of cool with the technology we got to do this. How's everyone's day going right now? And better yet, tell me, where are you viewing this from? Are you viewing this from home? Are you viewing this at work? Shouldn't be doing that, I don't think. From home, Mom. Right on. Is the music too loud? Can y'all hear that in the background? I'm just sort of rocking out. I am going to limit this live to 30, 45 minutes. I really don't want to break any longer than that. You can't hear the music. Okay, good. Thank you. All right, that's 18 eggs down. What everybody have for lunch? Anybody in the chat, do you meal prep? Just broke my fast with barbecue ribs. That's a heck of a way to break it there, brah. I like that. Yeah, I'm actually coming up on a photo shoot not too long from now, so I'm kind of backing off that intermittent fasting. How you doing? How long you been doing intermittent fasting? Mom, you ate one of my delicious meals. She's talking about the food that I'm currently making. She's eating that. Well, good. I'm glad, Mom. I'm glad you. I didn't. When did I give you that food? All right. I think. So I'm gonna do. That's probably gonna be enough. I'm just gonna do 18 times 3. Off and on for about 2 years. Yeah. What do you think? What's the hardest part for intermittent fasting for you? Like, let me rephrase that. What was the hardest part starting? Because after 2 years, it's a habit for sure now. Was it just getting into it like the first 2 weeks? Or what? What about it? Because I have some people that I talk to about intermittent fasting, and they're just completely baffled. They're like, what do you do? What do you do for the time that you don't eat? And then, how's your energy not low? So if this is the first time you're seeing any of my videos, I do just had a couple left over from a few weeks. All right, we're right on. Well, I got some more cooking here that they got your name on it. If you're just now seeing this live and this is the first time you've ever seen any of my videos, my name's Matt. I'm from Matt Lane Fitness. I'm a personal trainer and a registered nurse, and I am a nurse first, and then I run a fitness company, and do a bunch of content creation, and I do a bunch of meal prep videos and all that. But I'm attempting to start doing more live videos. But when I meal prep, I just meal prep a bunch at a time, and it's just the most convenient way to live for me. Check out Matt Lane Fitness on YouTube, and I have an actual playlist of meal prep videos that may be beneficial to you. Okay. I am cooking rice as well. I was really looking forward to this camera for this shot specifically. It looks like a cooking show. If you've seen any of my meal prep videos, you know that I do 3 cups of rice with then 3 cups of water. So whenever I was asking William that question about what's the most difficult part with intermittent fasting, you said overeating when I had one cheat meal. How many meals do you prepare at one time? It just depends on how much food I have on hand. I mean, there's this great big old thing of rice, so I'm never without rice. I typically have at least 20 pounds of some sort of protein on hand. This is so pitiful. I gotta add up 18 times 3. Come on, Matt. This is pitiful. Hold on. Yeah, So 54 eggs is what I'm cooking. That'll be plenty of breakfast for quite some time. So the rice is going to get pushed over here and it's going to be cooking the whole time we're talking. What's next? So I've actually prepared some of this ahead of time. Got some of the boring... I'm taking this off. Keep pulling the sleeves up. All right. Answer to your question, Mom, I'm just going to go until I don't have any food or Tupperware left. I have ADD in case you didn't know. But I've done some preparation already last night. Just some of the slow cooking stuff like sweet potatoes, some of the meat, stuff like that. This is a scale, and this is one of the best things I've ever bought when it comes to cooking and meal prepping. The idea behind using a scale is, of course, to weigh out the meat and the carbs and all that to hit your macros. Extremely important. It's very calculated, but it also saves you money in the long run. I say this all the time, that if you're over scooping rice in, or if you're putting too much meat in or not enough, A, you're not hitting your macros, and then B, you're wasting money. Alright, that's it. Hey, Dwayne. What's happening, man? So I'm over here cooking the eggs, as well as coming back here and then prepping the main meals. Olive oil. If you haven't seen me meal prep before, I know, Dwayne, I nailed it. I hold a lot of pride with that, man. If you haven't seen me meal prep before, what I do with the eggs is I crack a bunch of eggs at once. So my wife gets one pan, I get the other pan. I throw in 8 eggs in her side and then 10 eggs in my side. That makes basically 2 meals for her, 2 meals for me. Throw it in Tupperware and then do it over again. I do that until I run out of eggs or I run out of Tupperware. Typically, it comes out to be 7 days worth of breakfast. Candace is back again. So this is the second time in the second. This is the second live that I've done, and Candace is back again. Candace is an OG around here. There's too much here. I need to get rid of some of it. Also, with the eggs, I throw a timer on for about 5-6 minutes. Flip it, put it right back down, turn the heat off, and the heat's on about medium. Turn it off, and then just let it sit. So this is ground beef. Smells really good. Yes, my hands are clean. Why is that? So that camera is flickering. I'm doing some testing. I'm doing some experiments trying to figure out how this whole setup is going to be. And it's like the camera is pulsating. Focus. 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 No, not any better. Okay. Whatever. I'm going to switch off that so y'all don't get sick. So right now what I'm doing is I'm measuring out this meat, 4 ounces, and I just go down the line, 4 ounces, 4 ounces, 4 ounces. If you're just now joining the live, my name's Matt from Matt Lane Fitness. I'm doing some meal prepping. I meal prep every week, typically 2 weeks, and I just figured instead of doing it by myself, I'll let you guys, I say we hang out. It's a weird sound to have right next to the mic. What's everybody doing this weekend? Anything fun? Quick shot, what's happening? Not long enough to give you a seizure. I gotta figure out what's going on with that camera. It's already doing it. Strange. Work and work, unfortunately. Well, me and you both, I'll be working as well. I'll work on the weekends at my nursing role. I don't know, man. The weekends, I think the weekends are kind of overrated, but that's just me. Kind of a strange person, though. In the kitchen, I have learned, through actually my mom burning a bunch of stuff, is that timers are your best friend. Hey, Holdy. So Holden Hardman is in the chat. If you guys are looking for some incredible content, it's not fitness related, but it is really good content. Holden Hardman on YouTube. He's also in the comments. We're good friends. I like to think we're awesome friends, and we've been doing a lot of videos together lately. Holden, what am I making? I'm making some ground beef right now. Got some white rice cooking. Also got some sweet potatoes over there. I got Speaking of breakfast, I got breakfast in the background, and I got some chicken in here. Probably gonna turn it into barbecue chicken. Holden, how's the leg? Okay, I'm on camera with this. Some egg action. Come on, come on, come on. Hey-oh! Only a little bit of drippage. It's not ready. Just a couple of stars. They will go below. Light up the dark. It's a bit worse, actually. Got a bit of a limp now. Holden, I think you have a fracture in your leg, buddy. Pretty sure. I mean, I don't know much about the medical field, but pretty sure you got a break. The fact that it's getting worse kind of worries me, man. Ooh, good. My mom was actually asking about that video. She's in the chat. I think still. So she was asking about that video. Holden is going to be putting a video out that he and I did yesterday. Really fun video. We did some arts and crafts. Is anybody in the chat a gamer? Is anybody a gamer besides Holden? I'm watching and I'm looking. All 6 of you, thank you for being here. Seriously, I really, really appreciate it. Your time is extremely valuable, and I truly appreciate you paying me any of it. Almost done with the beef. What's a gamer? My mom was wondering, what is a gamer? A gamer is Holden. Basically anybody that plays games online, or really just games at all, Mom. Well, the reason I asked that is Holden's trying to turn me into a gamer. There's only one game that I play, which it's a rarity, with a friend of mine, Casey Crabtree. Actually, he was on the last live, but we rarely ever play. That was loud. Yeah, all right, we're good. For my next party trick, aha, nailed it. Holden. Gotta get back to the signal. Thanks, Holden. Appreciate it, bro. See you soon. I'll be on the lookout at 3. So we've been live for 25 minutes, guys. You tell me, 30 minutes or 45 minutes? I'm not gonna break 45 for sure. It's a little long. But I'll let you be the judge. 30 or 45. Anybody have any questions at all? Hit it up in the comments. So I am, if you're just now joining the live, I am cooking for 2 people. My wife Jenna and myself. She likes beef. She does not like chicken. Maybe she just doesn't like the way I make chicken. So I make the beef to start out. Alright. So the meat is completely loaded up. Yeah, add spices or meals of so what kind. Patricia Lane, my mom, just asked, do I put any spices in the meals? What's gonna top this off is gonna be some of it's gonna be sweet potato. Actually, I think all of it's gonna be sweet potato. And then like green beans. Sometimes I will sprinkle like it really depends on the mood or season that I'm in, but like Mrs. Dash sometimes. Why am I holding it up to the mic? Mrs. Dash sometimes, or like steak and chop seasoning. My wife and I are habitual eaters. We eat the same thing over and over and over and over. I love it that way. And then we depend on snacks to break up the monotony. But no, not really. I take that back. This meat was cooked in Worcestershire. So it was cooked in Worcestershire, just browned, and then brought back. All right, sweet potato. So I made these last night, and I just put them in the oven inside this tin foil for apparently way too long. Now, I am going to do some quick math here. It's been a minute since I've put sweet potatoes into meals. But I'm coming up on a photo shoot. It's not for another little while, at least 12, 16 weeks. So, I need to do some math real quick. Let's see. When I do my rice, so this is eluding me for right now, but when I do the rice in my meals, it's a half a cup. And a half cup comes out to be 25 carbs. Yeah, so 20 carbs, 95 calories. So I'm gonna try to shoot for the same macros with the sweet potato. Sweet potato. Potato. So 3 ounces is 20.9 carbs. So I'm gonna do 3 ounces. If you're just now joining the live, I try to weigh everything out. So there you go. This live is a part of an experiment. I'm trying to test things out, and this is what I'm learning, is that I'm having to fix this camera if I'm doing this really twitchy thing. So apologies, I'll take it off so you don't have a seizure. But now it's stopping. No, now it's not. Okay. So here we go. I'm going for 3 ounces. Okay. That's not that much. But that's 20 carbs. Okay, good. That'll go a long way then. Ow, jeez. So each meal is going to get 3 ounces. Here we go. Opening up another sweet. That's got to be really loud. Opening up another sweet potato here. This is where my diet fails, the measuring and weighing of things. I try to eye things, and it's either too much or too little. Hey, I get it. No, I get it. Dwayne in the comments said, this is where I sort of fail not weighing things out. Dude, I get it. I totally get it. Without weighing my stuff out, I wouldn't do it. I totally wouldn't do it. Now that I am cutting for this photo shoot that's coming, I do weigh out everything. In the off season, I don't really weigh out my vegetables just because it's kind of in my head. I'm like, really? I should be able to eat as many vegetables as I want. But I get it. That's why meal prepping is just so awesome, because you do it once, and for a good week or two, you don't have to do jack. You just eat.
Setting a reminder for a monthly flea and tick treatment doesn't always work. So get 12-week.
So I don't know if y'all can hear that in the background, but I'm playing music through Pandora. Who in the comments, leave a comment, who pays for Apple Music or for, who pays for Pandora to not have the commercials or whatever? Spotify, for real? Okay, alright. I don't know, man. It's tough for me to do that when there's so many free options. I know it's what is it, like a nickel a month? It's just still tough to do. Mike, why do you pay for Spotify and not Pandora? You made it sound like one's worth it and one's not. Yeah, that'll work. Spotify gives me student discount, plus I like it better. Okay, right on. Wait, I didn't think you were a student anymore. Used to listen to Pandora all the time, and then I found Apple Music and Spotify. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's tough for me to pay for that. I don't know why. Going back for my bachelor's in engineering. Okay, no, I definitely didn't know that, so I don't feel as bad. Well, good. Good for you, brother. What made you want to do that? last potato. Alright guys, probably another 9 minutes and I'm gonna kill the live. I appreciate y'all being here. As you see me cook my food. I'm on the Spotify family plan. I've heard of that, which allows me to have 5 other family members. I think that's why I have it. Because of the benefit. Yeah. I've heard of that. I've heard of that. That's probably smart. I guess I'm an old soul or something. I'm old school. Sort of the idea of this, again, sort of the idea of this live thing. I'm trying to get with the times there. Sick of all the classes. Sweet tail. Avenue. Alright. All the vegetables that I eat, well, not all of them, but a lot of them are frozen. Just because it's more convenient from that way. So what I do is I take this strainer, put it in the sink, and then I pour the green beans or veggies that are frozen in there, then run some water over it. Sort of melts the ice. Groundbreaking, I know. Alright. So I need to do, again, a little bit of math. It usually comes out to be about a half a cup of veggies. Okay. The green beans. Just looking up MyFitnessPal, an average green bean, half a cup. It's 12 calories. Yeah, I'm gonna do more than a half a cup. So probably about a cup. So what is that in weight? Alright, so that's about a cup of green beans. About a cup of green beans. Which is, again, 25 calories. So in weight, I figure that out that... Here, let me hit you with that. In weight, I figure out that the green beans are... 3.5 ounces for a cup. Okay. So now I know moving forward, that's what I put in. Zero in the scale. Throw in about 3.5 ounces. And that'll work. Kyle, miss you on the podcast, Matt. Man, that means a lot for you to say. I truly, truly appreciate that. Man, I miss being on the podcast. I won't lie. Like it was fun. I really enjoyed it. I love Bricks to death. I'd take a bullet for him. I take a bullet for him to this day without a doubt. And he and I are cool. It was the right thing to do for both of us. And I'm starting my own podcast. It's being built. I'm actually waiting on a bunch of equipment to come through and all that. But it's going to be fun. My wife, Jenna, is going to be my co-host. I have a bunch of things that are in the works that I'm going to include you guys on. Decision making. And yeah. So I'm super excited about it. Do you ever add sauces or anything like that? I'm a foodie and I struggle to eat the same things every day. No, Mike, I don't blame you one bit, man. Here's the gig. What I did back in the day. So the short answer is yes, I do put seasonings and sauces into it. So the beef that you're seeing right here, this was cooked in Worcestershire. Yeah, it was cooked in Worcestershire. On like the rice and the veggies, sometimes I will put seasonings on there. When I started out, oh man, I flambéed this and I made it so intricate and way too complicated. And I noticed that I stopped prepping. Well, I didn't stop prepping, but I slowed down on prepping because it was just such a long prep when this is just so fast. So what I did back in the day was I would do like chicken, I'd do beef, I'd do turkey, I'd do sandwiches with deli meat and all that. But camera's not doing the zoom thing anymore. Thank you, because Dwayne, man, it was bugging earlier. But Mike, I get it that it kind of drives you nuts, and not everybody is as strange as me. I get it. Well, I take that back. You're pretty strange too. By the way, I've known Mike for years. I'm allowed to say that. So I am going to be doing some different stuff. I'm going to be doing barbecue chicken. So Dwayne just asked, I'm looking forward to it, what topics are you going to be doing besides fitness? So I'm actually happy to say that I want to leave this podcast very broad. The true focus of this podcast is going to be about behavior change, of course, fitness, wellness, healthcare. But I'm going to have guests on that are not in the fitness space, that are not in the healthcare space. I'm going to have guests on that have achieved happiness through whatever that method was. If they were a financial advisor or a barber or whatever, if they found happiness and growth, anything that's going to have to do with personal growth, it's going to be on there without a doubt. I am not going to be doing things like, what's trending or, what fads or what's happening in the news. That's just not who I am. But behavior change, personal growth, real broad, it's going to be fun. So I believe we are coming up on the end of the live, you guys. I really, really appreciate y'all being here. Before I end this, if anybody has any questions, hit me with it. Otherwise, I'm gonna roll. I really appreciate y'all. I'm going to start trying to do something live every week. I'm still trying to finesse, like with the cameras and all that. I'm trying to get better at this thing. I want to schedule it ahead of time so y'all know what's up. And yeah, so I think that's it, y'all. I'm going to keep cooking. Hope to see y'all in the next live. I appreciate y'all swallowing my content. I hope it's beneficial to you. Yeah, you don't have to be perfect at this meal prepping in front of strangers thing. Just try to be better than yesterday. Every day. That music's dope.